Taurus, who is it that owes you an apology? With this Empress energy, the divine feminine, a mother, a wife, fertility, beauty, abundance, creativity, balance, balanced emotions, being emotionally balanced, I should say. Taurus, Libra energy. And this Page of Cups in the reverse, somebody owes you an apology. Now, Taurus, you could be telling me that it's somebody's mother that owes you an apology, somebody's sister, cousin, friend, or maybe it's you that owes somebody an apology. But somebody owes somebody a major apology here, and they know it, and they're afraid to come forward and give it because of this person's position. Because I feel like it's because this person doesn't want people to know that they were wrong. Maybe it's one of those people. But somebody owes you something, and you're ready to collect, Taurus. Taurus, hit that like button, subscribe, share this video. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, and rising, and let me know where you're watching from down in the comment section. Taurus, we are in this last shuffle, and we're in it to win it. Who is this person that is sorry as hell, but is nervous about coming forward? The Six of Swords. Is it an air sign? A Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius here that is just wanting to move on to calmer waters with you, or that you feel like moved on to calmer waters, but really they still have this situation on their mind because they know that they're wrong. Because they know that they're wrong, and it's eating them up inside that they're wrong. And not only that, for this to be bothering them that bad, it must be like a public thing. Like this is a public humiliation. Maybe they caused a situation where they had you looking bad and now they're looking bad. Maybe they were talking behind somebody's back here. Because we see in the Six of Swords that this dark figure, these hidden things, these secrets, whatever it may be, maybe a third party, that these swords are all around them trying to cover it up, trying to keep it hidden here. They're not trying to speak on this. Or they weren't. Watching you from a distance here with this Page of Swords in the reverse, wanting to tell you, but they don't want to talk about it. They don't want to talk about it. The Four of Cups, which speaks to somebody being immature here, but also being focused on all these other things instead of the situation at hand. This is somebody who is totally worried about the way that they're about to look if they apologize. There is nothing worse than somebody being wrong, knowing they're wrong, everybody else knowing that they're wrong, and they don't apologize. Those are just trash people. You can't fix that. The Sun card here, Leo energy, but this is illumination, happiness, the most positive card in the deck. Chasing after new opportunities here, happy endings and brand new beginnings. Because for some of you Taurus folks, you realize that this person may never actually come forward and give you the apology that you deserve. Because this is somebody, it makes you feel like they're going to give you like a half-assed apology. Like, sorry you feel that way. And like, you're just supposed to accept that. How are you going to feel sorry for my feelings? That doesn't make sense. That's not an apology. That's just you blowing hot gas, making a bigger hole in the ozone. Don't do that. Give me a real apology. Don't waste our time and our air. We also have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody trying to bring balance back to a situation, but they're imbalanced. Again, making me feel like they're going to do the bare minimum to come forward and give you this apology. Because for a lot of folks with the Six of Swords, this Eight of Wands, clarifying that they would rather just run away. And you could be telling me that you're in a position where you aren't speaking to this person, or you're at a distance from them, because this card also can speak to traveling and moving on here. But they just took this baggage and everything that they brought to the table, all this drama, and they took it somewhere else. They just moved away or acted like they moved on. But really, it's eating them up inside. They know that they're wrong. Some of you are sitting out there thinking maybe they don't think that they're wrong. Oh, this person knows that they are wrong. That they are dead wrong. And they would like to make it right. But they're afraid of losing face. That's exactly what this is. And they've committed to these lies. For some people, with this Four of Wands, that being the marriage card, this person could have lied about being married, maybe. And they were, did this person lie to you? Make it seem like they were single or unmarried? And then when it all came out, they tried to act like you knew? Like you were a willing participant in their little affair. And with this Knight of Swords, this is that information, that communication coming forward. Somebody is going to say something to you. They're going to reach out, and they may even be loud, proud, and wrong when they do it. Again, I feel like this person's apology is going to be more like an attempt to apologize, but they're not going to, I just feel like they're not going to apologize in the right way, even though they need to. They're going to do just enough to save face here. And then they're going to just try and leave it there again, because it's all about them. The deception, the manipulation here. They're not going to claim full responsibility, Taurus. That's why you're over it. This Empress having her back turned to this immature person. Like, who can't apologize? Adults don't do that. This person is a very big manipulator and deceptive individual. And for those of you that this is a friendship situation or a family situation, this is somebody who likes to play games between people, and they got caught up. They got caught up in their lies, in their deceptions, talking with Auntie Karen and Cousin Chris or whoever else, right? And they got caught up in the mix, and they knew that they were wrong, either spreading half-truths, no truths, whatever the case may be. Now they're trying to hide their face, apologize, go through this little half-assed apology here so people will deal with them again. That's why they're watching you. All they probably can look at is your social media, because you're probably done with them. You probably don't even speak to this person, but they want a new opportunity with you. They would like a fresh start and to move on, or at least that's what they're saying. But really, they just want the heat off of them with all this fire energy. They want the heat to be taken off of them so that you can move on, they can move on, and this can just fly under the radar, and you can never speak about this betrayal again. How shady this individual was. The stuff that they were doing in the background. Because then you got this Seven of Cups situation here, which is somebody having many options to choose from, but illusion and deception being at play. See, they had the option to tell the truth, but instead they wanted to play games here in the background. Again, reporting back to other people, telling them what they had to say. For others of you, this is courting people in the background, dating people, doing the most with these third parties. And this, again, makes it feel like this is just this person's behavior. They don't know how to be honest. They don't know how to be a good friend or a good family member. That's why you're not talking to them. And that may be even why this person hasn't come forward and given you this apology, because I feel like it's been some time. Because they know that you know. You've seen them synced, clocked. Can't unsee it. They know that they're super clocked, and that's why they don't want to say anything. And we see the Observer or the Hangman here in the reverse. Pisces energy. We had the new moon in Pisces. It is Pisces season. Exposing the nonsense going beneath the surface here. This completely changed your perspective on this person. That's what it was. Now all they can do is, watch you from a distance, hoping that you'll open the door to a conversation, or maybe you'll just let it go altogether here and everything will be cool. Ooh, what are they smoking? I don't think that's going to be the case here, Taurus, but this person's hoping for a brand new start with you. But this situation, these manipulations, these things that they were doing, going back and forth between people in the background, a lot of you guys aren't going for that. And this new situation and this deception is where you're at with them. Where you're currently at with this person, maybe where you're at with this person for a while. Because maybe you had to remove a commitment off of the table here. Maybe it has to do with some children. Or maybe somebody was acting like a child here, playing childish games. But this is you starting something new with them, that Ace of Wands moment, a new passionate beginning here. This is you starting at square one, having to build that back up. But for a lot of you, you're just keeping yourself at a distance from this person. And that this is the new reality of the situation. Because this person was playing some type of emotional games here, being immature, with this Queen of Cups in the reverse. But maybe this person is just immature in their emotions. Because with this Four of Cups situation, it's almost like they want people to feel bad for them, even though they're in the wrong. Ew. This Ace of Cups in the reverse. Now we got 3 aces. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Water, the Ace of Earth. Fire, Earth, and Water. They want people to feel bad for them with these emotional manipulations here underneath this 4 of Cups, but nobody's feeling bad for them because they look crazy. Because the truth is out. So people already know what the deal is. So they can't be crying for themselves. Wanting you to take them back and just let bygones be bygones or let it go here with the 2 of Cups in the reverse. All this water, turning on the water works. But for a lot of you, this situation is just broken. Your relationship may never go back to the way it was. Even though they want to work on it with you, Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Pentacles here in the reverse, but maybe they need to work on themselves first. Getting this mental situation all together, because clearly something upstairs isn't clicking. You owe me an apology, but you haven't said anything. You haven't cleared it up here because you don't want to look like you're in the wrong. You just want to stick with the lies. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. And this 9 of Wands, which speaks to somebody being vulnerable here, letting their guard down, but getting ready to release some things. And underneath that sun, this is, brand new beginnings. Because maybe you're happier knowing where you stand with this person. Who this person really is. Where y'all are at. And that allows you to, have a fresh start here. Maybe there's other blessings coming in now that you've eliminated this person. And we got this 5 of Swords moment here, which is, a confrontation. This person knowing damn well here in the background that they are guilty of exactly what it is that they've been accused of. Hiding in the bushes. Knowing that they betrayed you. We see these 3 of Swords in this cheetah. A leopard never changing its spots here. That Ace of Swords moment. Somebody wanting to come forward and give you the truth. But again, they have another sword behind their back that's down and covered. Again, still leaving things out. And that's why you had to cut this person off. Because you couldn't trust them with the 7 of Swords. Again, that lion in the background. This person wearing a mask. Just like in that 7 of Cups here. Being thirsty, looking for attention. Thinking the shit was cute. And it wasn't. Well, it wasn't when it all came out. When they got exposed. It was all fun and games until they got exposed here. The 7 of Swords speaking to somebody being a liar, a cheater, a thief, two-faced, underhanded, just untrustworthy. Their impulse is getting the best of them. But also we have to remember that pages are messengers. And these passionate messages, this is somebody just talking trash, isn't it? Just talking cash, money, shit, thinking that nobody will find out. So you can't play with everybody. Everybody's not into that stuff. And then you had to walk away from them. Walking away from people, places, and things that are no longer serving you. Allowing these blessings because you couldn't trust this person. You were vulnerable with them, had your guard down, and then they were doing all this stuff behind your back. Then they got exposed, and they're the victim. Please. The 2 of Pentacles being clarified by this 5 of Cups is them feeling bad for themselves. Just like I've been saying this whole time. 13 minutes of them feeling bad for themselves and they did you wrong. Taurus, who is this person? Cross watchers, don't tell me it's a Taurus. But this is somebody who's just been refusing to take accountability. Even though they feel guilty, they feel remorseful, it's hard for them to come forward and give you this apology that you deserve, that they know that you deserve. Another 7, the 7 of Swords, air, the 7 of Wands, fire, and the 7 of Cups, water. 777. Somebody Google that and put it in the comment section. You'll be the real MVP. This person was just thirsty for attention. My reminder to drink some damn water here. And maybe that was because they were spilling all your tea also. And that's why you can't trust this person. Whether it was real or fake or whatever. But this is you protecting your energy and protecting your peace here. But also the little boy who cheated death. But eventually death comes for you. Everybody's got a date, an expiration date. And theirs just came faster than they thought. But this person probably thought they could get away with it forever here. This Eight of Swords, knowing that they were talking in circles when they got caught. It's exactly what this is. Maybe it was a Capricorn. Hopefully it wasn't one of my people. Why are Capricorns so toxic? Why do I always hear about that? It's so sad. But this person just having their own demons that they have to deal with here. And maybe pointing the finger at other people, trying to make other people look bad. Or just being deceptive, wanting to deal with these third parties. You may have even found out in text messages, maybe this person accidentally sent you a bad email or an email that was meant for somebody else talking about you. Or a text message or a DM. Receipts don't lie. But this is you breaking yourself out of this cycle of not knowing what the hell's going on here and feeling stuck and trapped here. Because whatever this is was a heavy burden for you to carry. And that's really why you're not dealing with this person. It's just very painful. It's the straw that broke the camel's back here, doing too damn much here. And you gaining the wisdom, owl here in this Ten of Wands and owl here in this Empress card. Now you know. So now you know how to move around this person or to deal with this person. This person being selfish, wanting to win at all costs. Taurus energy here with the Hierophant. Wanting to ask you for your forgiveness, but not knowing how because their pride and ego is getting in the way here. Because they know that you haven't forgotten, Taurus. An elephant never forgets, but the breadcrumbing and the gaslighting and the talking in circles and dancing around the issue, they know that that's not going to work. But this person hasn't changed. And this, for a lot of you, is a final ending. The Judgment card and the Death card. Taurus and Scorpio energy. It's muddy. Very muddy. And because it's so muddy that you can't see through it, you just got to let it go, Taurus. Because all this person's skeletons then came out of the closet. All the lies, all the nonsense, all the games, the going back and forth between people is over. And this is you just focusing on yourself. Focusing on what you got going on here. Turning your back on this. Hierophant in the reverse. Could be a Virgo that you were dealing with. But this is you turning your back on all this craziness because it was just too much. This person refused to change. Again, because this may not be the first time you've caught this person, but you caught them in little things, but not everything, or you suspected. But now you've done seen it. Again, you clocked it. You can't unsee what you saw. You can't unhear what you heard because you know it came from them. You know this was them. And that's why you got to cut this person off and move on. Let it go. See, letting this person go. Because this person's acting like they're changing, but really the temptation to either talk trash or entertain these third parties is just too great. It's a cold uphill battle for this person. And that's why you got to let it go. Ten of Swords, an ending due to many betrayals. This isn't the first time. It's the 50 millionth time. Making bad choices here. With the Lovers in the reverse. Gemini energy. Oh yeah, they made some upside down choices and they didn't want to deal with the consequences of their actions. And the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. You closing out this cycle into your own abundance without this person. And notice, woman in red, man in yellow, woman in red in the Ten of Air. Because you saw it. You see, some of you guys figured something out and they don't even realize that you saw it. They didn't realize you saw it until word got back to them. It was something you weren't supposed to see here with this Ten of Pentacles. And that's why you got to move on without them. See? And that serpent in the Garden of Eden with the lovers, Adam and Eve, tempting somebody. That temptation, that snake getting the best, really burning themselves. Acting like an angel, but really they're just a big old snake waiting to betray you here with the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Taurus, you need to be careful. Drop this person's information down below. Let me know it resonated. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Check out your sun, moon, and rising for a deeper look into this situation. Check out their sun, moon, and rising readings for a look into their situation, what the hell they got going on. And Taurus, I'll be checking in with you soon. Keep it real, Earth sign family.